Hi ho, it's your Uncle Joe, and I'm here to talk to you about Star Wars Rogue One. Why, all these months later, am I talking to you about Star Wars Rogue One? Who even cares about Star Wars Rogue One at this point? I do, and I'm going to tell you why. People have been saying, at first I think the reaction to the movie was very positive, but then people sort of cooled off, and now I've seen more than one person say, oh, it's the worst Star Wars movie that there's ever been. And it's their least favorite. Really, really, you want to say worst? Have you seen Phantom Menace or have you seen Attack of the Clones recently? Just sit down and watch it. Those movies made me actively angry, and Rogue One didn't make me actively angry, so there's that. But more importantly, Rogue One taught me two important things about the Star Wars franchise that I had not considered before in a lifetime of watching this stuff. I had not considered these two facts before. One, being in the rebellion is nowhere near as fun as I thought it would have been. Growing up, of course, you grow up thinking you want to be in the Rebel Alliance, but it's actually, as this movie suggests, there's a few fleeting moments of glory when you're blowing up yet another Death Star, but it doesn't last. And in between, like those few fleeting moments of glory, there's years and decades of suffering and misery and being sneaking around and oh god and having to probably kill people. It's just it's an awful life. It's an awful, miserable life where you're skulking around, and it's not fun. It's nowhere near as fun as you were thinking. But more importantly, Rogue One taught me what it's actually like to be in the Galactic Empire, to be part of the Galactic Empire. Hear me out on this. Being in the Galactic Empire is just uniformly bad. It's just terrible from top to bottom. If you're at the bottom, they treat you like garbage. But if you move up, they still treat you like garbage. And if you're at the top, you're at the top of the hierarchy, you're one of the people bossing other people around, giving out the orders, your life is still crap. Think about the bad guys in Rogue One. Their life is garbage. Like they're always angry, they're always stressed out, they're always mad, they never have a good day. They're always upset about something, yelling at people. And think about this. You are so expendable at every single level. They will kill you just outright if you're like a stormtrooper or whatever. But if you move up and you move up, they'll still kill you. They'll kill you if you screw up. They'll kill you if they just think you screwed up. They'll kill you just to prove a point. They'll kill you because they're in a bad mood. And that doesn't stop when you reach the top. Like the Emperor would be perfectly willing to sacrifice Darth Vader, even though he's one of the top guys. He didn't care. He doesn't care about Darth Vader. He doesn't even really care about himself. I don't think he's mad that he gets thrown into the big cavernous pit there. He doesn't care. Your life is worthless. Your life has no value when you're in the Galactic Empire. And the person who made me realize this is director Krennic, who has, against all odds, become my favorite Star Wars character of all time. Why? Because he's all of us. He's stressed out. Every scene practically in this movie, he is angry and worn out and stressed out, and like this Death Star project is just killing him, and you can tell like he's got an ulcer, and I'm sure he's got various gastrointestinal distress problems, and that's his life. And I would have even played that up a little bit more. There's just should have been a couple of moments when he's just like, ugh, this day, when will it end? Ugh, God, but they never show him doing that. But his life is garbage. And he's moved up to the top of the scrap heap. And his life is still garbage. His life is not... Tell me, where in the Galactic Empire, do they have a home life? Do they have a private life? Do you ever see them just kicking back and enjoying being evil? Maybe the Emperor a little bit. But otherwise, no. Darth Vader's life isn't fun. Certainly, Grand Moff Tarkin's life is not fun. And worst of all, poor Director Krennic. That guy is just trying to do his job. And he doesn't get to. And I felt bad for Director Krennic. And that's why he's my new favorite Star Wars character of all time. And why I feel that Rogue One is actually a valuable movie with something worthwhile to say. Okay, this has been your Uncle Joe.